not roasting. Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because I'm going to be reviewing the Plouise times Mikayla palette and the brushes. So I didn't get anything else from the collection, so I'm sorry. I'm only going to be doing a demo on the palette and playing with the brush set. So I actually have a story for you guys. So I actually got this on Friday, but for some reason I've been having such an issue with my mail person. They weren't able to deliver it supposedly, but I was home all day Friday, so they sent it back to the post office. So I just got a notification on Sunday and I was like, great. So this morning, Monday, I rushed over there to pick this collection up and I have it obviously, or else I wouldn't be doing this video. But also trying to order this was hectic. So if you guys bought this collection, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. On launch day, within like 2 seconds, I feel like everything was supposedly sold out. So the palette was the only thing that I was actually interested in, but that was completely sold out. So the reason why I bought the brushes with the palette was because of that, because the palette was gone. And then a couple of minutes after, everything was back up in stock, which was so weird. I was like, what the hell? I don't know if maybe there was a glitch because there was so much people. I mean, she has millions of followers on TikTok, so I wonder if just like the system crashed, like I don't know. But thank God I was able to buy this. Everything is pretty much still available except for the brushes. Also, you guys, fun fact, I met Mikayla this past spring in May or June when I went to the Benefit Browser. She was actually one of the coaches, so if I can find a picture for you guys, I'll post it here. So I actually met her in person and she gave amazing, oh my god, you guys, she gave amazing tips about social media and she was just a really open book. So was Patrick and Manny. I actually had a chance to actually meet her and get to know her a little bit. Not a lot, I wish I could have, but she honestly was so down to earth. And also, I was wearing a pair of jeans for one of the days at Benefit, and she DM'd me directly and was like, from my old Instagram before it got deleted. She messaged me and was like, hey, oh my god, I loved your jeans. Where did you buy them? So yeah, I thought that was so freaking cool. I actually took a screenshot of it too, but it's on my old phone because now I have a new phone. So yeah, I know I am a hot mess, but I thought that was really cool. So she's extremely nice, like once you get to meet her in person. So of course I had to support her. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into those swatches. Before I show you guys the inside of this palette, look at these icicles. They turn on. So when you open and close the palette, the lights turn on. Isn't that so freaking cool? So to have to hold palette has 50 eyeshadows, and again, this retails for $52 and it's still available to purchase on the website. And look at how cute these eyeshadows are, you guys. Like it has, I believe, all of Mikayla's like favorite things and like I'm guessing what she's been through in life. I just think it's so cool that they really made this feel like her. So let's go ahead and get into these swatches. So obviously the palette has 50 eyeshadows, so I tried my best to just break it down for you guys and swatch the entire palette. They were very buttery. I loved the shimmer shades, you guys. Oh my god, they swatched onto the skin very nicely. They glided on like butter, so now I can't wait to put these on my eyes. The Blended Memories brush set. So we have 5 face brushes for the face and then 5 for the eyes. Unfortunately, you can't buy this brush set on its own. You have to buy it with the palette, but unfortunately that bundle is completely sold out, which is the one that I actually bought. But I did my research, so if you go to Plouise, you can actually find the exact same brushes. I think these are probably Mikayla's favorite brushes that she loves from Plouise, and they just like repackaged it and put them in for the collection, but you can buy these individually for $13 each. All right, so what do you guys think? Isn't this freaking cute? Like when you open it, like that really threw me off. Like the other palettes that I have too from Plouise that I bought do the exact same thing, pero a algunos se les fundió el foco, so ya no sirven. But this really like shocked me when I did it. I was like, whoa, like that is so freaking cool. Like the detail. This section right here is definitely calling my name. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and create cute little snowflakes. Engaged on Ice first for our inner corner shade. So I have the brushes right here, you guys, but if there's other ones that I feel like I want to use, like my regular ones, then I will hop into those. But I think I'm gonna go into this one. number 179. It's like a nice fluffy brush, a smaller brush. So let's go into that color and we're gonna place this like right here. Oh yeah, that's pigmented. So we're pretty much gonna bring it all the way up to the head of the brow and just blend it in. I've never played with Louise brushes, so this is gonna be my very first time. So I will let you guys know. Both for face and eyes, I've never played with any of any. Okay, so this color is pigmented. I love it. And one thing that I will notice, you guys, right away is that it's not chalky. So once you apply it to the skin, it doesn't like lift or look patchy, which is really nice. All right, so I'm gonna go into Newport, this color right here. Same brush, you guys, and I'm gonna just dip in there. And you guessed it, we're gonna apply it right next to it. I really wanna keep the first eyeshadows light so that I can go really dark towards the outer corner. These are blending really, really well. I mean, I already knew that. If you guys didn't see my previous videos of using, my first time using actually Louise eyeshadows, I was very impressed with the quality and this is amazing. These are both blending very well together. They are extremely pigmented. Obviously with my studio lights, like no se ve tan bien, but in person right here, I can tell the difference of the two undertones of these eyeshadows. So the next shade I'm gonna go into is called the Commons, this blue one. We're gonna slant this going this way at an angle, and then we're gonna slightly bring it into that second shade. But what we're not gonna do, you guys, is bring it up too high because we are gonna blend that out with the second shade that we placed right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into the Newport shade and we're gonna bring it right here in the crease and blend back and forth. So right here is where you want to really take your time and just blend your eyeshadows together, but these are blending really well. Okay, we're gonna deepen this up a little bit. So I'm gonna go into Officially Yours, this really dark color. Now these eyeshadows are extremely pigmented. Also when you go into like really deep colors like that, so a little bit goes a long way. I'm gonna go back into that same brush, the 179, and I'm gonna dip in there just like that because it's extremely pigmented. And what I'm gonna do, you guys, is pretty much kind of like create a wing, and then you can just build up the intensity little by little. So just using that blue, you just want to bring it in towards the crease, you guys, but not too much into right here. We want to keep it just like right there. And then switching back to the brush, we're just gonna blend everything out. These brushes, you guys, low-key are so good. So good. These eyeshadows are blending so nice. Wow, I'm really impressed right now. And now we're gonna go back into the Cummins, and we're gonna go right above it again and just blend. That's why I said like this is gonna take some time. Like you have to really sit here and just blend. And then going back to Officially Yours, we're gonna fill this in just a little bit. And I just wanna blend back and forth. I'm gonna use Mr. and Mrs. and I am going to pretty much create like a wing and then just go over it with some white in just a second because we're gonna go into some snowflakes. Okay, so I don't have a white liquid liner, so I'm just using my Mayron body paint to create the white, which we are gonna use that to create the snowflakes. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just let this dry for a little bit, slap on some lashes, and then I'm gonna do my skin with you guys. I don't know if this is a foundation brush. It looks like it, so I think I will prep my skin, come back, and do my foundation with you guys with this brush. Okay, so foundation, I'm gonna go into the number 685 brush. It looks like a foundation brush to me. You can probably even use this to apply like your cream contour. I mean, with brushes, you can literally use them for anything. So I'm gonna use my soft matte foundation from NARS in the shade Punjab. Let's go ahead and slap on this foundation. Don't really know if this is really meant for that, but F it, I'm gonna use it for that. For cream contour, of course, my Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Medium 2. I'm gonna go back into this to use it as my cream contour just to see what I like better. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger for my cream contour, but it blends it out really nice. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little too big for like my forehead, but for the cheeks, not too bad. I like it. So to blend my concealer, you guys, I'm gonna go into this one, the number 675. You can use this to blend out your concealer or to dust away any product, but let's just see what it does when we blend out our concealer. Okay, let's see what this does. All right, so it blends it out really nice, actually. All right, so it does blend the concealer really well. Yeah, it looks really smooth. I feel like maybe the brush is a little bit too big to blend out my concealer, but it didn't do a bad job. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just set my makeup with powder and then come back to you guys to finish off the eyes, and of course to use these other brushes. So give me a sec. To apply my bronzer, I'm gonna go into the number 638 brush using my Benefit Hoola Light Blush Duo, Bronzer Duo. So I'm just gonna place it how we normally would. Oh, these brushes are soft. Yeah, super, super soft. Wow. We definitely have to apply all of our products before we go into snowflakes and get creative. So excited. I love snowflakes. For blush, I'm going to use the number 681 brush with my Too Faced. This is the Candy Clouds shade. I want something very pinky. So I'm just going to apply this on the cheeks and then bring it up. Ooh, I like this brush. I want my cheeks to feel a little cold, you know? I'm gonna apply a little bit of blush, you guys, on the bridge of my nose and on the tip, just so it can give us like a nice cold look. So for the waterline, I want to keep it very white. I'm gonna go into this Pro Define eyeliner in white from JCat Beauty. So it's gonna go right in the waterline. I'm gonna go back into the Cummins. Hopefully I'm saying these right. And they're gonna go right underneath here. Using the Officially Yours blue again, we're gonna apply this towards this outer corner and then bringing it down. And now I'm going to jump back to the 179 brush and that Newport color, you guys. Just run it towards the bottom again. And we're going to go back to that very first shade that we used for the inner corner. We're just going to touch it up again. And of course, we're going to go into some highlight using the highlighting brush, the number 669. Just place it where I usually always do. Down the bridge. And just a little bit on the apples of the cheeks. All right, so before we apply our lip combo and of course slap on some lashes, let's go ahead and do the snowflakes, which is like my favorite part. I'm gonna go back to that Mayron paint and use the white. And now once you've done your little lines, you guys, I'm gonna do some more like that, but just halfway. Okay, and then you wanna do like these like small little triangles, and now you want to do like little arrows going down. Now of course, you guys, this is totally optional. You don't have to do this. I want to, just because it does make it look a little bit more at theme. All right, so let's talk about this collection, you guys. This is obviously the final look using the palette. You don't have to go in with the snowflakes if you don't want to, but I mean, it makes it really fun and it's like the theme of this collection. So let's talk about the palette first. I am obsessed. I think you guys already knew that I was going to say that. I love how the eyeshadows blended really well together, you guys, and how extremely pigmented they are. No chalkiness. They literally blend like butter. Yeah, they're super soft too. Like when you're blending them out on your eyes, it legit glides on really well, like butter. The color story I love, you guys. I really have nothing bad to say about the palette. There wasn't that much crazy fallout either, like on or kickback on the palette. To be honest, I can't wait to actually go in and play with some more of these shimmer shades. Like they're absolutely stunning. Of course, I am not done playing with this palette. I want to create more looks, so let me know if you definitely want to see a part 2. All right, so now let's talk about the brushes. I absolutely love them, you guys. I really love the way that they blend out products on the face. So again, my intentions were not to buy the brushes, just because I saw that the palette was completely sold out within seconds going into the website when it first launched. So I just reacted and like got the palette with the brushes. So I love quality of these brushes, you guys, especially the eye brushes. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with these. Obviously I didn't use this one, but these three were definitely amazing. Like they blended out so good. I'm such like a hardcore Morphe brush girl. Like my Morphe M433 is just like my favorite, and Morphe M506 are like my go-to. But it was really nice to try out a different brand's brushes. Like these are insanely good. I am in love. I don't know if maybe they sell these individually. I will link them down below for you guys to see if I find them, and maybe they just like repackaged it with like Mikayla. I don't know, maybe these are her favorite blending brushes from Plouise. I have no idea. Hopefully they do sell these individually and they're just like repackaged for the collab, but they blended really, really well, and I am just obsessed with how good this eyeshadow just blended really well with using the brushes también. The face brushes, you guys, were actually really good también. This foundation brush, I feel like it was maybe a little bit too fluffy for the foundation, but I really liked how, because it's fluffy, it really like blended out the foundation really well all over my skin. Of course, I loved the contour brush, the blush brush that I used, and of course to blend out my concealer. This, maybe if it's like a little bit smaller, I would love it a little bit more to blend out my concealer, but it wasn't too bad. I can also use this to like dust away any translucent powder under my eye. The highlight brush, nothing special to be honest, but I just really enjoyed the quality of the brushes. I have so many brushes, so again, my intentions were not to buy the brushes, but I'm glad I did, because the eye brushes are chef's kiss. And that's it. That's pretty much what I bought from the collection, you guys. I didn't buy anything else, so I do apologize, but definitely go check it out before it is completely sold out. I just saw on the website right now that it's still available, so I will link all the links down below for you guys. I know that there is a way for you to avoid paying the $20 shipping because this brand is from the UK, so make sure you are clicking the US website for the Mikayla thing. I don't really know how to do that because I actually paid the $20. I didn't even know there was a thing, a US page when it launched. So some people paid $6, I paid 20 bucks. For the majority, I think people paid the $20 shipping fee. I will try my best to find the US page for you guys, and everything will just be linked down below. So if you guys liked this makeup look, please like this video. Also, if you recreate this, don't forget to tag me on Instagram because I would love to see your guys' recreations. I love you, take care, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Besitos, I love you, bye.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.